It seems somebody's under the impression that the bounders broke down. Just because she hasn't started in a while doesn't mean she's not ready to go. I bet $100 on it. Okay, just because there's grass growing around her and there's dirt from the trees, she needs a bath. You know, it probably hasn't started in a month. Oh, I don't know, maybe 5 weeks, 6 at the most. I'm telling you, Betty's as ready to go as she always is. Yeah, I'll bet on it. That's it. I just need to unplug from the garage. Hang on here. And wind this up. That's how confident I am that she's gonna be ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug things, get everything away. Yeah, she's overdue for a bath. I mean, there's grass on there from mowing the grass. Grass gets on the wheels, stuff comes out of the trees, and yeah, it's a mess. But I just want to check. So we have air conditioning today. I haven't started the generator in a little while. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot day, so I'll make sure we have air conditioning. Oops, I left the fuel on, choke on. Let's see. Away she goes. Alright. The cooling fans are running. We're good. It's going to be about due for an oil change here in about 12 more hours of run time. We'll be fine today though. There. Yeah, when it hasn't started for a while, I come out here and do it manually. But if I leave this stuff on, I can start it from inside with the wireless remote start. I have that inside, so we're good there. Betty has never ever not started for me. Never. She'll be as happy to go today as she has been any other day. I should find a better solution for that, the sewer hose storage, but this is a compartment that's shared. It's a shared compartment with the electric, the park cable hookup, and the sewage thing. We'll tuck that in there and we're gonna go. Come on, get in there. And all I gotta do is bring the leveling jacks up. Oops, I gotta take the windshield, the sunshade off the windshield. Of course, if it doesn't start, I just have to put all the stuff back on again. Yeah, Betty's, I've kind of, not neglected Betty, but, you know, whoops, whoa! You know, things don't like to sit for a long time. Come on, Snap. Yeah, look at the dirt from the trees. That's pretty nasty. Oh, she needs a bath. All right, a little bit more. I'm just gonna fold this up, throw it in the garage real quick, because it's going back on when we get back. This is gonna make Bella happy. She likes the bounder. We're gonna bring the jacks up. Where are we at? On. We'll bring the driver's side up first. Yeah, she is dirty. Still kind of shines. You can see it's getting all this stuff along here from sitting under the trees. Okay, driver's side is up. Passenger side. Retract. All right, I'll finish this up and we'll see what happens. What? What? You know, you know the noise of them jacks when they come up. All right, get these curtains back here. All right. We just got some, oops, where is it? What I have here is, the old straps are worn out, so the Velcro on them has gone bad. So I could re-sew new straps into it, but, or new Velcro into the straps, but, you know, I just don't. Same thing here, got a bungee cord on a lamp. Oops, let me grab it around here. Sorry about that. Where are we at here? And there we go. Woo-wee. Hello, Betty. All right, let's see. We're just gonna make sure the generator will run. I'm just gonna verify. There it is, generator's on. And we might just go ahead and put the air conditioner on. Oh, right. That's up. So let's just hang on here. We're gonna select one. We're gonna run the front air conditioner. And we're gonna close the door to the back. Okay. Let's see here. There she goes. Oh, the filters need cleaned. I do need to get to that, but oh yeah, yep. All right, we're good there. Hang on, I'm going to shut all this back down for right now. I just want to verify that everything, you know, still works like it's supposed to. We'll shut the generator back off. Oh, come on. There we go. Now the key moment. Okay. See what I did there? The key moment. Gonna listen for the automatic steps to retract. They have. Come on, Betty. Oh, oops. Away she goes. Ooh, a little bit dusty in here, but we do have 3/4 of a tank. I need to do some cleaning in here. Betty now has 78,712 miles on it, on her. I'm gonna let it warm up just a minute or two and see if we can't get her out of here. See if she'll get on the road okay. Bill's like, what are you talking about? Of course she'll get on the road okay. Right? It'll get us here. It'll get us to where we need to go. Yeah, it's what, 10 or 11 a.m. and just that little bit of messing around outside, you know, with the ladder, and I'm already breaking a sweat. Yeah, that's why I make sure the air conditioner is going to work. It's going to do nothing but get warmer today. All right, we're going to give her a minute. See? Betty's ready. Okay, we are on the road again. This always kind of worries me. Okay, the weight limit of this bridge is 9 tons. The bounder's 8 tons. So, I hope I re-inspect it regularly. This is the one way, this is the easiest way in and out with the bounder. There's 2 other ways, but and we can go the other ways, but they involve, you know, going down and back up some pretty steep hills. And this is just a more gentle way for to get Betty out of the neighborhood. But it does have that weight limit bridge. Betty's pretty close to it. Alright, we're doing a little hill climbing with Betty. This is the only hill that's a little bit of a challenge on the way out where we're going. Admittedly, Betty does still has one issue. It's a switch. It's about $60. You know, it's kind of a pain to replace it, but I'm gonna do it myself soon. It's a job I've just been putting off, but I'm gonna try and get this done maybe this weekend coming. Other than that, we're out with a dirty windshield and all. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get Betty fixed. That's really just the one issue. Other than that, now down a big hill. We'll drop her down a gear and ease on down the hill. I know this is gonna make a couple of people's heads spin. The a couple comments are, people are funny, you know. Somebody acted like it was the whole shopping for travel trailers thing, like the indecision. And I'm saying, you know, it's a big decision, and it's worthy of a lot of consideration and thought, right? It's a lot of money, and so, but like the indecision, it's almost as if some bumps in this road. It's almost as if I've already decided what I'm doing, and I'm just teasing, you know, of what I'm doing. No, I'm in the decision process, and I'm, you know, thinking this all through. So, and somebody else said, yeah, you're making my head spin, you know, with all this. Hang on, I gotta, there, okay. So, I mean, that's unfortunate that, you know, some people are just know what they want, and they go out and they get it, and they live with it, like it or not, if it's got its flaws, or, you know, a lot of people do just go out and buy, and then in retrospect say, maybe I should have done something else, but dang it, we bought this and we're gonna make it work. So, you know, oh well. Anyway, this might make your head spin a little bit, maybe, is I think I need to back away from the van a little bit, in that I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. You know, I sold the little car I had. I wanted to change to some sort of adventure mobile. You know, car camping ain't my thing. If nothing else, I just wanted to get a vehicle I could go out on these little trips, little loops, and, you know, I don't have to run the bounder everywhere. And I've certainly accomplished that with the van, and then some. It's pretty accommodating. Now, so that part of it, and you remember, if you've been with the channel, you remember the you know, when I was coming back up from the south in the spring or late winter, that was my two goals, was well, 2 of my goals was to make that part of it happen, and then figure out what to do with the bounder and replace it with something smaller, maybe a mid-size Class C, you know. But in all this, I thought, let me take a time out. Let me, you know, the travel trailer thing kind of come across my mind. You know, I've had one before. Maybe it was worth visiting the idea and reconsidering it as a possibility. So, and that too I've been doing. But at least for right now, the bounder's been sitting like an apartment. You know, it's just been parked, and just been using it like an apartment. Haven't been using it on any trips. But you know, she does need some. She needs some attention, and I need to give it to her. So we're gonna back off the van thing for now, and do something else. We're just out here doing the usual, out here at Crooked Creek, using the dump station. It had just stormed last night. That was all full of water. As soon as I opened the lid, it all went. And filling up with fresh water now. So that usually takes a little while, that 100-gallon tank. But that lasts a pretty good while. You know, if I stretch it and I cheat and use some other sources of water too. But yeah, it's about once a month. Of course, maybe I can stretch it into like the 5th week a little bit. But yeah, we got to make our regular stop out here, and that's what we're doing for right now. The generator is running pretty hard. You know, it is running one of the big roof airs, so it does make a little bit of noise when it's working that hard. But you know, the bounder's nice and cool inside. Bella's comfortable, more comfortable than I am out here in this heat. So if you've been following the last couple of videos with the travel trailers, you know, exploring that possibility, a lot of comments suggested, you know, if I'd consider getting a cargo trailer. And I would only buy a cargo trailer to use it as that, as, you know, if I wanted to use it for tools and some toys, you know, my motorcycle, the e-bike, I guess some other things too, my mini bike. I have zero interest in building a cargo trailer out as any kind of living quarters, or putting any kind of utilities in there, you know, plumbing. You know what, if I'm gonna, well, cargo trailers aren't cheap, you know, especially maybe the taller ones that have a little bit of headroom. They're you know, if I can get a 12 or 14 foot you know, tandem axle or something, those are not cheap. I'm gonna spend that kind of money. Yeah, good luck finding a used one too. People don't let those go too much, and if they do, they're not cheap. But you know, if I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm gonna get a travel trailer. It's already has, you know, and the idea behind that is better living quarters as opposed to the van. You know, for the longer trips, you know, it has a kitchen with a refrigerator, freezer, the sink, you know, the bathroom, shower, all that stuff. That's the idea of having that on longer trips, is, you know, having my own shower and running water and hot water too. So and of course that's air conditioned, and so I have no interest in building out a cargo trailer. Zero. That's, I mean, great. Some people that do, I mean, that's great and everything, but I didn't want to build the van out. I mean, I wanted a van that was accommodating, so I kind of had to, if that's what I wanted. But it's not something I was, oh, what a nice fun project. No, it was a kind of a grueling, drug out the project that you know, I really didn't want to do. But it's done, and I'm glad I did it. But it's not my idea of fun. I don't enjoy that. I haven't ruled out the travel trailer. You know, in this whole thinking process, I thought, you know, back when I had my other one, now granted, it was huge. It was a big, way big, so it was a little more cumbersome to you know, drag around all over the place. But it just reminded me too of, you know, any little stop you make along the road, if you, from the simplest stopping at a rest area in your travels. Maybe you want to take a break from driving, so you get stuff out, you know, grab your phone and your keys and your, you know, stuff, whatever, and you know, you're gonna unlock the van up, or the truck in that case, and go back and hang out in the travel trailer for a while, make lunch and get something to drink, go about, do whatever. So then in reverse order, how you get stuff out of the travel trailer. Okay, where's my keys? I'm gonna get my wallet, my phone, all that. You know, lock the travel trailer up, go back up, unlock the up. It's that separation, the back and forth that happens more frequently than that. Kind of gets old, you know, when you're traveling a lot. I think travel trailers are fantastic if you're just going for the weekend or a week. If you're going out to your favorite campground, setting up and enjoying yourself, you know, and taking it back home and putting it away, or you know, for more like your destination type way of travel, where you go from campground to campground, you're spending some time there. But really, when you're on the go more like I am, you know, the motorhome does make better sense, just not one as big as the Bounder. You know, I really got thinking of the different places, and you know, going with the travel trailer, and it started reminding me of why I sold it and bought the Class C. So I'm probably leaning, I'm really going to start, well, I have been, I'll admit, I've been looking at ads now from Craigslist to Facebook Marketplace and RV Trader and stuff at different mid-size Class C's, and kind of seeing what's available. And honestly, that's probably what I'm leaning towards. It just makes you know, I had that 26-foot Tioga. That was just perfect. I really enjoyed that vehicle. Maybe I'll make a video here and show you kind of the floor plan and what I'm looking for in a Class C, if that's, you know, in the end, if that's the way I decide to go, what I'm looking for. But we haven't really done anything yet, so we'll see what happens. All right, we've been here about 10 or 15 minutes, and that water tank is about a little over half full. We're getting there. That hose is kind of dripping a little bit, and that's all right. We're getting most of it. Anyway, this just goes to show, okay, Betty's not broke down. Okay, you know, she still goes where we need her to. She's limping a little bit because of that one switch I need to replace, but I'm gonna get that handled, and Betty will be 100%. Well, it's 100% that she's ever been since I've had her. And yeah, we could be using her going out, and we might. I don't know yet. I just remembered I do need to find my stickers. These are getting pretty sun faded, but we do need to put Illinois in there, and oh, and Missouri too. Bella, how's this air conditioning in here? Pretty nice, huh? Air conditioning's all right. All right, we're gonna get moving here. Another thought about the travel trailer versus a Class C. Those are really like the only two options I'm considering. You know, if you look what a decent travel trailer in anything recent, that's in decent shape, you know, they're not cheap. They're 10, 12, 14, you know. They're, oh yeah, another big hill. For that much money, you know, there are Class C's in pretty decent shape. They're out there, and you know what I've found too is there still are a lot of good old survivors. I seen one that's, I don't know, maybe a little older than I want, but it's just in beautiful shape. You know, all his garage kept when it wasn't used. The paint's still bright, and the decals, and you know, the inside's just, you know, they are out there. So then even newer ones, you know, really 10, 12, 14, I could get a decent, I mean, you can almost get as much for the same money, you know, in a Class C. Trailers, I don't know why trailers are so expensive, and they're not, and many of them are not, you know, the best built either. So, you know, in the end, it just tells me, something tells me that in the end it's going to be a Class C. It's what I've always favored. I regrettably, unfortunately and regrettably, you know, my last Class C had an early demise because of a suspension modification I did. You know, played hell on the floor and the walls in the back. Started, I won't get into that. If you've been with the channel for a long time, you probably know that story. Maybe I'll post it at the end here, if I can find that video. That's been a while. Or, otherwise, I'd still have that. I'd probably still have that Class C if that unfortunate demise hadn't happened to it. Because I really enjoyed the size of it and what it all had to offer, that floor plan. Oh well. We made it there and back. I knew Betty would do it. She's not broke down. She just needs a little bit of love, that's all. I did turn the air conditioner off. And I'm gonna let that generator cool down. It's been cooling down here now for a couple minutes here after running under a heavy load, running that air conditioner. You know, it's not good just to shut them off. You know, when they're running hard, they're running like their hottest. So take the load off, let it kind of idle down, cool itself a little bit for, you know, a few minutes, and then we're done. That's it. Off. Turn the fuel off this time, because probably won't use it for at least a week or two, at least. And I'll put another hour or so on the hour meter. So I'll probably go ahead and change the oil in this thing here. Well, I will, you know, pretty dang soon. So we're done with that. And when I bring her back, I get her pretty close to level. I run it up on this ramp, and I have a couple of supports under it because it's a lot of weight. It would snap that. I got a 2x4 and another hunk of 2x something, and 2 more stacked here because it goes uphill. That needs some support, or it would bow and break. And then I run it up. I have these 2x, no, they're 6x8 by 2 feet long oak boards. So there's one under each wheel, and or each tire, so they're equally supported. And then that gets it pretty close to level. And this is a pretty good slope here, and I also stack some boards over there, and then I finish it up with the hydraulic levelers. So their bounder's all good and level again. Still dirty. Yeah, she needs it. We'll have to get her a bath here one of these days pretty soon. My Suma Tuma tires are all yucky looking. Yucky looking. Alright. Gonna get her all plugged back into the garage now. Get the AC back on, and keep her comfortable in the bounder today. Phew. Okay, a little bit of a busy morning. It's warm out there. I'm gonna stay in here and cool off a little bit before I take anything else on outside. But, that's it. We're back. We're level. The waste tanks are emptied. The fresh water's full. I didn't even check the propane. It should be good. I've hardly used any this past month. Anything else? Yeah. Tanks. The important stuff. So that's gonna be it, I guess. Belle's got something in her hair. Anyway, so we'll be back soon. I have some review videos to do coming up. I'll probably try and knock them out, and we'll see what interesting stuff that is. So, thanks for coming along today. Hear me ramble about these, which RV is coming, maybe. So I'll see you next time.